Hello, good evening. Welcome back to Ipswich, and we are almost there. We are almost coming to the end of the season. What a season it is proving to be. We're doing all right. Just wonder if we look at the season preview. We are predicted to finish in 7th, so we're doing okay. But personally, the problem is again the Champions League. It's the first time in the Champions League, but Europe has always been our problem. And although results look fairly decent, there's too many defeats to clubs that are way below us in the league. And although we do have the last 16 of the Champions League coming up, and we have a 3-0 advantage over Manchester United. We seem to have got the bit of a sign over Manchester United this season. Can they come back from that? Possibly. This is FM. And then we are, I would prefer us to be out of the Champions League, to be honest. We are not good enough to be in the competition. And personally, I believe we'd do better if we could just focus on the teams that we have in our run-in. We do have tough fixtures in the last 3 with Manchester City and Arsenal. It's not going to be easy. But we came from nowhere last season, and we did particularly well. And he does want to make some changes. Darami he wants to switch I'll have a look at that, because I did worry about Velasco, but I'm not quite so sure. Balanced, I was thinking about, and this is probably a good idea. Shoot on sight, not probably a good idea, but we'll keep it. Work the ball into the box off. See how it goes. We're doing okay, and I don't think we really need to change anything at the moment. We seem to be doing better in the cup competitions, of course, than we do in the league, and I'm a bit concerned about Winkler as well. Needs to find his form again. 6.7, 6.4, 6.5, 6.6, and I just wonder if I could have a word with him. I don't think, when did he score his last goal? Have a look when he scored his last goal. It's a long time ago, against Nice. He did have that injury which kept him out for a long while, but he hasn't scored, and his ratings have not been that great. I wonder if I have a word with him. Just give him a little nudge and just call him over, put my arm around him, and just tell him, I've got faith in you, sunshine. Just have a word with him, because his form has been a little bit up and down. And I think we'll go with that. I think we have a decent team. It's pretty much the first team. And except for here, I have a problem on the left wing. Darami normally plays on the left wing. I just wonder why Darami, the assistant, wants to play him on the right wing. He doesn't have a very good foot. So I am going to switch him over. He's better, in my book, as a left winger. Playing as a left inside forward. Velasco, probably he's better playing up top. I'm just wondering about his feet. See, his left foot is reasonable, so he doesn't really fit. So Newton, on the other hand, again, left foot reasonable. This is an issue. Franco, again, left foot reasonable. We've made some messes here. Utara has been playing pretty well, has an 8 rating. So I'm going to actually put Utara in for Velasco. Has a good left foot, and we'll try that. And Velasco can then play up top if and when if and when Winkler doesn't perform again today. So let's go and play some football. Let's go and play Manchester United. We got a good few games to get through tonight. We've started earlier tonight, and we don't never press. Silly instruction. I got caught out in FM22 with that, and I've never played Never Press ever since. But he does alter the instructions a little bit. And I mean, I don't know why they're not doing so well. They are a better team. Yeah, keep your focus, boys. Cannot allow complacency, absolutely. And let's just tell them we've got faith in them. Let's go and see what happens. Can we get through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League? Or will we have a lead of 3-0 overturned? And here we go. United will get off to a great start. Oh, FM, give me a break here. We know that's going to happen. 3-0 down. They're going to come back probably to 3-2. And we know all this. It doesn't matter how you line up. We know this is going to happen. But they get a corner, they score. And we are looking at trouble already. 100% focus I wanted didn't happen. And maybe I just should have told them, go out there, have a bit of fun. Enjoy it. But I'm guessing they'll come back to 3-2 because FM likes to put pressure on you. Likes to wind you up. And I'm guessing that's what will happen. It's a very quiet game. Not really much happening. We look a bit all over the shop to me. Look like we're doing a lot of running round for not a lot of reason, but we do have a highlight here. Go on, FM, give us a goal. Go on, you gave one to them, give us a goal. But Zambrano's had the ball taken off him. It comes back to Barco. Offside, he's offside, unfortunately. I told you I should be a linesman. That was easy to call. He's offside. That is not going to count. But, it is going to count. Maybe I shouldn't be a linesman. He looked offside to me. There. He did look offside to me. But what do I know? It's been given. So look at these lines. Oh, he looked offside to me. But maybe not. And we are now back 3 goals ahead. It's 1-1. And United's corner has been cancelled out. And well done, Barco. What a lovely cross. I don't even know who scored. Has anybody got any idea who scored? It was Franca. Franca, our attacking playmaker up there. He's nodded it in. And it's 1-1. And maybe we are going to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Go on, Zambrano, have a poke. It's almost 2-1, but not to be. We've got we've got a bit of a sign over United. Mason Mount is being a pest again, but he does take their set pieces, I think, Mason Mount. Yeah, it's come from a corner. And Humphreys, I think Humphreys played for us, didn't he? I think so. He didn't we sign him along back? Oh, we had him on loan, didn't we? We didn't have the money to sign him, but we had him on loan. We are absolutely battering them in terms of possession, in terms of chances created. We're absolutely battering them. 71% possession at the moment. And United are not in this game at all. They're trying to get me down the flanks, as I can see, but they're not in this game. Do I want to say I'm pleased, or do I want to say stay focused? I'm very happy with how we've dominated possession, so let's just say that and keep going. I'm not really happy with their playmaking efforts, but let's give Winkler a pat on the back. Not quite sure what I could say about the midfielders. They're doing okay. But, and we are creating chances. I'm just going to say you weren't that bad. I think that's probably the best thing to do. I don't know. That was a tough call. And of course, I can't do that at this point, can I? I'm not allowed. So let's go to... We don't really need to spice anything up. But look at the subs they've made. We've got rid of a few of their players. I think they've brought on the big guns now. Perhaps I do need... That's why FM does this. So that I do need now... I still can't do it. Let's cancel that. And, see? What happened there? Is he still in the pub? Yeah, see? He's changed everything again. I'm going to type mark Mason Mount. What's he saying? Sensible to go hard and fair. Hard and fair on Diaz. Never trigger press him? Nah, we don't do that. So we'll just go and... Evening, Rob Duff. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, United have fallen a long way. They are totally out of this as well. Totally out of it. They are 1-1 at the moment. You look at the stats. We've absolutely battered them. Although I did say at half-time I'm very pleased with the possession, and now we're losing the ball a lot more. Another chance of Mane. What a volley that was. What a volley from Mane. Well, it's 5-1 on aggregate now. It does look to me like quarterfinals of the Champions League. Here we come. And it'd be interesting to have a look around the grounds to see what's going on. Arsenal beating Benfica 3-0. And I don't know who those are. I've no idea, but here come United. It's the crossbar. We got to get rid of it. Well done, Utara. Utara, quiet game, 6.9, but he's doing his stuff. And that's all I can ask for. And we just got to hold on to this now. Keep it nice and steady. Keep the ship in the water. Go on, close him down. You know how to press. Who's the other one? Who is OGC? And then Parthenope are beating Newcastle, thrashing Newcastle. And United are really coming back at us now. Has FM got a trick up its sleeve here? No, it's good save from Meslier. He's in a good phase at the moment, Meslier. He is due to make a mistake or two, though. But he's in a good phase at the moment. So, come on, there's a lot of highlights, actually, in the second half, which is a bit annoying. Easy peasy. So, I am going to... let's have a look at what's going on here. United are playing a lot of the ball central to middle down the left. But they do have a threat from crossing on the right-hand side. We've got a good spacing of what we're doing. Playing a lot through the middle. We're also playing up wide, both sides, left more than right. So we're doing okay. Nothing is being played through the middle. Absolutely nothing, really. But I'm quite happy with things. Have I got any tired players yet? Yeah, let's make some changes. Let's first go here because they are coming back into it. Mason Mount. Let's type mark him as usual. And then let's make a couple of subs. I don't know who I've got on the bench here. Winkler, not particularly impressive. So let's go with Valesco up top. I'm looking for tired bodies. Oh, actually, okay. I'm just going to give Valesco half an hour. See if he can do better than Winkler. And just wait to see for tiredness until about 10 minutes left. But they have definitely come back into the game in the second half. Just as I told them to focus and don't throw it away. We've come off the ball a little bit. Go on, go on. Oh, that's a terrible pass. So is that. But well done, Darami. He's on a yellow card, so let's tell him to ease off the tackles. Now, calm it down, boys. That's better. Look for space, then pass. Oh, that is dreadful. Who was that? That's Mane. He's not, I mean, in all fairness, he's not really a wing back. Oh, we're certainly giving him chances. Okay, let's go and make some subs now. 3 tired bodies there. Van Beek is just back from injury. So Rualt can come on for Van Beek. We've got Mane tired, and so Barco is tired. And I got one more, which I'll hold on to. But United are definitely back in this game. Even though they are 4 goals behind, they might score a couple before the end. Oh, that's a good pass. Well defended. I think I'm going to go positive. I think that's probably the best thing for me to do, is to take the game to them. Just try and push them. Oh, Meslier's got injured now. But that's okay. Lucky I kept one substitution. But Meslier being injured actually isn't a problem. So he's probably due to go into that bad run of form that I was expecting. But we are beating them 2-1. They're coming back into it. But I want us to be positive in the last 10 minutes to go at them. I'm actually going to come off the press. Because let's come off the press. They don't really need to go too gung-ho. Dribble less as well. Let's play for set pieces. Go narrow. And I think that's probably it, really. We'll just come off that a little bit as well. And we come back into a mid-block. Just see the game out, boys. We don't need to do anything. They've got to score 3 goals in 10 minutes. We just need to defend well. And then we'll be through. I don't want to lose the game, though. Not after going 2-1 up. So we'll go back to balance. We'll just we'll take a draw here. And we will try and hold on to what we've got. Still got 64% of the possession. They've matched us now in terms of attacking. But yeah, I think we've outdone them. And we deserve to go through. 2-2 is a good result away. 5-2 on aggregate. Here we go. Oi. Champions League quarter-finalists. I'm not quite sure I'm happy about this, but because I would prefer to be out of the Champions League, but we know that FM doesn't put you out until the quarter-finals or the semi-finals, so we have to roll with this. Let's go and give them a rest, a well-deserved rest. Nivas will have to come in. I don't think those two need a rest. They didn't actually do anything. Utara needs a rest. So let's give them a rest. Bless them. They do want a rest all the time, don't they? 3 to 4 weeks. If we send him to a specialist for a 3 to 4 week damaged neck, we better send him to a specialist. Here we go. He's like, how many times has he got me to make a promise for a fair increase in playing time? Now he's playing all the time, he's pleased. Now he wants a rest. Diamonde is exactly the same. Well, do you want to play every game or not? Let's rest him for the next game. So he'll probably complain now that he's not playing enough. Nutcase. Your defensive work was pretty good. Liverpool can have him. I'm fed up of him. You can have him and you can have the problem. So, Nivas is going to take over the reins. And the injuries we've had this season are absolutely nuts. I mean, this boy, 16-year-old, is coming back onto the bench. I don't know what this is about. Like, we have 2 or 3 injuries a week. It's just been like that since the beginning of the season. Was for about a season and a half. But we move on. I keep clicking that button, but I've never seen any recommendations. I would be grateful if anybody knows where those recommendations go in the scouting centre. Where on earth do those recommendations go? What's this? See, there's nothing. Is it in requested reports? Oh, I have absolutely no idea where they go. Hey, Vide, good to see you. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well. I hope you are too. Pretty well. And we are through to the Champions League. There should be a Champions League draw coming up then soon. For the quarterfinals. And I believe that PSG have lost. Timon, I don't mind Timon having a game. Who is this geezer he wants to put in here? You're having a laugh. Another 18-year-old. Shall we give him a game? Who are we playing? We are struggling in midfield with Gomes out. We could give him a game, couldn't we? My preference, though, instead of him, would be Yeboah. He's played a couple of times, Yeboah. Once, got a 6.8. 16 years old. It's against Birmingham. But maybe he doesn't play as a DLP. Maybe we'll go with Ryerson then, because yeah, it's a game we should be winning this. So let's go with that. I do have to look at the bench because we got another young boy. We're giving another. Who's it? He can't play. He's injured. Nutcase. Let's put Winkler on the bench. And have I got... I've got two left backs. Rualt can play right back, but Tom Evans is the better one of the two. I'm going to put Missouri on the bench because we haven't got a right back. Oh yeah, we have. We got Caceres. So Missouri... And then we have Rualt, Yeboah, and I'm going to put the other young boy on the bench as well, I think. We'll put... where's he gone? Oh, we got Yeboah already on the bench. We're lacking another attack midfielder. Zambrano is the fittest of them all. So let's put Zambrano on for Scudder. And we need a left winger. Mastantuono can come in for... There we go. We'll try that against Birmingham. Probably going to be struggling in midfield. So what I might do, tactically, is just to play the ball out wide. Just forget about the midfield, because we're probably going to be struggling a little bit in midfield. And... yes, I am, Vide. I'm very excited for FM26. I know there's a lot of negativity going around. My one big concern, Vide, is that it's built probably on the current match engine. And I'm really struggling with this match engine. I've been playing it for too long now. And the patterns that I'm seeing are beginning to grate at the moment. I think possibly if I'd only played it for a year, I wouldn't have seen them. But I'm seeing blocks of results. I'm seeing strange things going on. So, yeah, I mean, I'm ready for a new game. That's not good enough, 6.25. What are you? Are you excited about it, Vide, or are you just going to wait and see? I won't be playing it for a month because I'm going away to visit my daughter. So kickoff will be late for me, 4 weeks late. I don't think you've been training very well. And I will at least come back when hopefully most of the bugs are gone, because there's always bugs when it comes out. I fly off the day it's actually allegedly being released. So unfortunate that. But, I mean, I will be back playing Football Manager Online once I'm back from that. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I think what they've released, if that's what the game is in terms of graphics, I'm more than happy with that. But as I said, what worries me is the match engine. If we're going to get the same old nonsense, then it's a bit of a letdown. I hope they've made improvements, little tweaks here and there, so we don't see the blocks of fixtures anymore. When is the European Cup draw then? The Champions League draw. You still call it the European Cup. Harry Bass. Now there's a thought. Karenko is not fit, so don't even think about it. But we can bring Harry Bass into midfield. And then Bajcetic could play. Oh, yes, he's suspended. So why did you... he's already involved in another match. So we can bring Harry Bass on, who hasn't played in a while, Harry Bass. He could do that job wherever he's gone. He's disappeared off the planet. Oh no, there he is. So we'll bring Harry Bass back here. And then we have to find an attacking midfielder. I don't want to play any of these boys. Mastantuono. And then somebody has to come onto the bench. Franca can come onto the bench. He doesn't mind playing. I just told somebody they can have a rest, didn't I? And I've forgotten who that was. Was it Van Beek? Yeah. So... Rualt, who doesn't get to play much, he can come in there. So there we go. We go with that team. Sergio Arribas, apprehensive as he doesn't like playing against stronger opponents. Get on with it. Good Lord, lucky you didn't play for my school team, boy. Your PE teacher would have dragged you aside for that reason. You wouldn't have been able to sit down for a week. Yeah, we are favourites. I want a strong defence today. Dominate. We do actually have a decent midfield out there now. We should be able to. Scott McKenna. We had him right at the beginning of the save. Is he still going? He's not particularly doing very well, but let's see how we get on against Birmingham. We should be beating Birmingham, but this could be one of these cup shocks. I don't want to be in 2 cup competitions and still trying to get to Champions League spots. It's just not possible, so I wouldn't mind if there was a cup upset here today. I wouldn't mind if we were out of both of the cup competitions. We could just focus on the league and try and get that Champions League spot. If we've just got the league games to go, then it is possible we could still win the league. We're creating lots of chances here. And maybe we should be working the ball into the box. I think we'll try that. We'll work the ball into the box. See if we can create some better chances. There's no highlights coming out here. We nearly had one. I think that was the game updating. Go on, Sam. All the way back. Nice. Mane's in. 1-0. Little dink into the corner. I'm not too happy about this. I don't want to go through. I think Birmingham at the moment are a League 1 side, aren't they? They're not particularly impressive. So we should be beating them quite easily. But I don't know. I'm just looking at how Birmingham are playing, and they're probably not. I mean, they're probably not going to overpower us in midfield. So I'm kind of wondering. I was worried that they might overpower us in midfield. So let's just come off that and see if we can play a little bit more across the pitch. They've got like 2 DMs sitting there on the 2 wide boys, but I don't think they're going to overrun us in midfield, and they are being pushed back. We've got 4 at the back quite nicely there. And I think Diamonde should be told to stay wider anyway when we've got the ball. So I think we're okay. Who's got the throw? They have. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't set up any penalty taking for this week. Being it is a cup game. I think it's this round where it just goes straight to penalties. So I should have set up some penalty taking. My bad. Let's hope it doesn't go to penalties. I don't even know what round. I think it's the quarter-final. Yeah, it is the quarter-final. Semi-final would be next. Oh dear, oh dear. Pitch like Ipswich's ground is massive in FM. The pitch like seems a million miles away. Now, was he offside? I got a funny feeling he's offside there. If it counts, I'll be happy, because Valesco hasn't scored in a while. So if it counts, I'll be happy. Nah, I did have a funny feeling he might have gone a bit too early, but it's at least we're creating stuff. Yeah, it's a yard. Good finish, though. Hopefully he will pop in a goal at some point. Every time I say that, they get complacent. You weren't that bad, but you can still improve. He's unlucky to be on a 6.5. Very unlucky. So let's go finish them off, boys. Come on. What about you, Vide? Are you excited for FM26? Are you looking forward to FM26? What particularly are you looking forward to? Would be my question. If you're still there, of course. And anybody else in the chat? Are you actually looking forward to it? Are you going to wait and see and just watch other people play before you make a decision whether to get it or not? Mane's tired and I'm not surprised, so let's drag him off. And we have Carcares who can come on for Mane. Evening, David. Good to see you. Getting a bit lonely here in the chat. How are you doing? And let's pop Winkler on for half an hour. We'll leave it at that. One day less to pick Malaga in FM26. Is that who you're going to start with? Malaga. Why are you starting with Malaga? Are you from that region? I mean, we are absolutely much the better team. But we need to score a goal or two, boys. Should I go attacking? Should I go and attack the crap out of them? Or just leave it as it is? Hit the post, it's in. Rualt. So, Mane and Rualt, two defenders, have scored for us today. It's a tradition. So, well, why not? I mean, I am seriously thinking of doing a Woking save. Once I'm back from my holiday. That is my local. It's where I live. So, I'm seriously considering taking on Woking. It'd be a tough one, that. But it would be fun. Or I might start in South Korea. I might even start with the women's game. I'm really not sure. I've got 4 weeks on holiday to think about it. I'm not sure where I'm going to start. Definitely will stream some women's football. And then I need to do something else with it. So it's probably going to be a journeyman. Probably starting in South Korea. See where we go from there. See where we end up. So it's quite fun to see what job offers you get. Penalty, ref. Absolutely scythed him down. Penalty. I don't know if I've got a penalty taker on the pitch, though. Winkler could take it. I trust Winkler. Is he the penalty taker, though? No, I think it's going to be Arribas. Is that Arribas? Yeah. Trusted to Arribas. Oh, because he's capped him for the day, isn't he? And it's in. It's 3-0. And we're into the cup semi-final. This is not ideal. This is not good. I don't know why we got Birmingham in the quarterfinals. We just are too good in the cups and rubbish in the league. That is the problem with this team. There's no way we should be in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. No way. And we've got to go through another cup semi-final as well. Ah, boy. But if we can win one of the cups, it would be nice. We do win cups quite regularly, Ipswich. But I'd prefer to win the league. We won the league last year, but we lost too many good players in the window. Couldn't replace them. And that's what's happened this year. Too many left, and we didn't bring enough in. Go on, you got this. You got the what? Go on, go on. Evening, Max. I know, quite unusual, because I didn't even know who my penalty taker was. It must be quite unusual. How are you doing, Max? Go on, Harry Bass. Oh, you donkey. Max would have scored that one. That's for sure. I just like how much play has gone down that right-hand side. Kakaras must have had a fantastic game since he came on. And Utara, they're playing extremely well down that right-hand side. Did the business. Tottenham beat Norwich. It's good news that Norwich are out. Ipswich beat Birmingham. Hammer Birmingham. What can I say? Super defensive work. I don't want to tell him he's a striker. So we're okay. I mean, our fixtures, the last 6 games have been, our results have been very good. We got Brighton, Leicester, Norwich, Chelsea, Aston Villa, Bournemouth. These are games we can get points out of. And we do have a team that's been rested by and large. So we got plenty of firepower fresh on the bench there. But I want to rest these boys now. Oh, Van Beek. What's he doing there? Van Beek didn't play. Okay, you want me to do it this way? We can rest those boys. So Van Beek now has had his rest. So he's, so he should be playing in the next game. FA Cup results here. Leicester beat Bournemouth. Sheffield United beaten by Newcastle. Wolves, Middlesbrough. There's not many big teams left. There's only Manchester United and Ipswich left. And oh no, that's the Premier League. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Where's the other 2 quarterfinals of the Cup then? That was the Cup, wasn't it? West Brom, Newcastle. Oh, that'd be Newcastle then. And Brighton, Manchester City. Interesting. Interesting, that little draw. Because Manchester City are doing all right. Manchester City must be favourites, I guess. But Arsenal are out. That's good news. Cup, Brighton versus Man City. Go on, Brighton. Do us a favour. Not going to show me the result. Nottingham Forest 3, Everton 1, Arsenal 1, West Ham 1. Keeps Arsenal within range. Come on, where's the Cup result then? Oh, there it is. And they did. Brighton beat Manchester City. So that's good news. But what I want to know is, when is the Champions League draw? Oh, they don't have to rush that, do they? It's a long, long way away. We'll have the Cup draw first, I guess. The semi-final draw. Brighton in 18th beat Manchester City. So we wouldn't mind Brighton, but like We do suffer from this European nightmare headache. Let's have a look at who we've got on the bench here. So we don't need Carcares. He had a fine game last time out, though. But I want to play Missouri. I'm going to play Missouri and put Carcares on the bench. Mane, I'm going to bring in Rualt for Diamonde. Mane can sit on the bench then. Diamonde can have a break. Barco can come onto the bench. Yaboa. I don't want him being available for the reserves. I want him available for the first team squad. He's not available, is he? So I want him available for the first 16-year-old boy. We've got two 16-year-olds in the squad, which is awesome. Scott can come in here. And then Franca comes back as attacking playmaker. Darami on the wing. Utara keeps his place. Winkler up top. And at the back I'm fairly happy. So we got Barco, Caceres, Mane. I'm going to keep Yaboa. Zambrano. Zambrano will come on there. João Gomez still injured. Arribas for Reyerson. Newerton for Fabio Watson, who I've never heard of. Valesco or Winkler. They're both not playing very well. I'm just tempted to go Mastantuono. Just give Mastantuono a chance. He took his chance last time. Oh, here we go. FA Cup semi-final draw. Newcastle versus West Brom or Wrexham, Brighton, Ipswich and Tottenham. I bet we get Tottenham. We're going to get Tottenham. So we're first out anyway. Go on, Brighton would be good. No, I told you we get Tottenham. And then it's going to be Newcastle probably against Brighton. We don't have a very good record, boys, against Tottenham. So it does look like another semi-final defeat. Unless I can work out how to beat them. I certainly don't want to defend against Tottenham because they will just take me apart. So maybe we're going to have to try and work out how to beat Tottenham. So Badgetic, what's Badgetic in? I don't actually have a problem with that, but it is a game we should win. So I'm going to put... I'm going to go with my team. Probably a bad call. But they should be fit. They didn't play in midweek, so they should be rested. And we should win this. What did he say? I don't play a patient possession game. They are zipping it around the pitch at the highest possible tempo. I don't know what this game is like. I better check the tactic just to make sure that we are zipping it around. Yeah, it's like I don't want those on. I don't know. That does not look like a controlled possession tactic to me. You know, often like the game throws these emails out, like you're playing direct counter-attacking. Beg your pardon? No, we're not. Maybe the game does that to throw you off the scent. 3.7 million coming in. Yeah, he should be called up, that boy. We don't need to interfere with that. He's playing well at the moment. Utara deserves his spot. Come on, don't make me lose again after a European game. We've got fit boys out there. There's no reason for it. Let's just go and get this 3 points. We've got a very decent team out there. They're all rested, or pretty much all of them are rested. Didn't play in midweek. You can't say it's hangover from Europe. I'm just going to say home form is important. Because I actually don't think we're playing very well at home. We play better away. Maybe it's because the pitch is too far away and I can't see anything. I don't know. Home form, though, has not been great. But how on earth, if we are total favourites for this game, how on earth did they beat Manchester City? And not 1-0, but 2-0, unless City rested players. Maybe City just put out the youth team. The Brighton goalkeeper is already on a 7.2. He's only faced one shot. I'm not quite sure how they worked that out. He's only faced one shot. He might have saved it. It might have been an absolutely brilliant save, but why didn't they show it as a highlight? He'd have had to do the most spectacular save ever seen in FM to get to a 7.2 for one save. Well, he's not on a 7.2 anymore. Mastantuono. See, masterstroke. Put Mastantuono up top. The other two are not playing very well. Get in, son. And we are ahead. I think we also have games in hand. Get in, son. Masterstroke. I knew that we should put Mastantuono in there. So we are... No, we're catching up now. It's City who've got games in hand. But we're into 4th spot. Well, this is Brighton. We should be putting them away. I don't mind these boys taking a long shot. We have got teams who've got good long shots. Got some players who do have a decent shot on them. There's some sketchy highlights going on here. I'm not quite sure the quality of these highlights, FM. I'm not quite sure why my DLP, have they switched around? I have to look at that, because my centre mid on attack is sitting deep, and my DLP is almost in the pocket of the attacking mid. That's very, very strange. Why is he sitting so deep? He's told to get further forward. That's very, very strange. It just goes to show you can't really believe what you're seeing on the screen. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? The DLP's coming back a little bit. But the centre mid on the other side, he's sitting back here. But what I'm seeing is him bombing up here. So you can't actually believe them what you're seeing on the screen. Because he's still here, isn't he, Zambrano? Yeah. He's not sitting back here. And they're not. It's not like they're pushing us back, that he is needed to be doing tons of defending. I'm not quite sure that. Oh, error. Who was that? Nana. I think it was Rualt. Donkey. Come on, boys. 1-0 is not enough. It is never, never, never enough. We need another one. And you should be 2-0 up by now. The chances we've had. We should definitely be 2-0 up. But it's good to see Mastantuono getting a goal. But I need more. Possibly need more from Durrami. And Utara. Scott isn't having his best game either. Well, he's sitting there like the cat's got the cream. Very, very pleased. Yeah, don't get complacent. Every time I tell them that, though, they go and get complacent. Usually within the first 5 minutes, they become very complacent and it's 1-1. I just don't know whether I should go more attacking. Maybe I should actually look to play down the flanks to try and get that second goal. Utara's suffering a little bit. He's only got another 10 minutes left in him. Oh, Jared Bowen has come on for Brighton. Jared Bowen, he must be getting on now. Do need to have to type mark Jared Bowen, though. Because he's a nuisance in FM. So let's type mark Jared Bowen. Utara's playing well, but he's the most tired player on the pitch. Is he offside there? No, not given. Looked a bit tad offside. Penalty, ref. Get in. We're not going to get 2 penalties in a single session. Get away. Got no Arribas on the pitch. Who's going to take this then? Franca, maybe? Maybe Franca? Yeah. Franca it is. I think he's got a decent penalty about him. Go on, Sam. 2-0. Get in. What's this penalty taking? 11. No, he doesn't have a decent penalty on him. But hey, David, good to see you, my friend. Glad you could make it. How are you doing? I'm pretty good. I hope you are doing good too. So this should take us up to 4th. Although probably not going to stay there for very long. City having 2 games in hand. But it's teams above us we need to focus on. The Tottenhams, the Arsenals. Those are the teams we need to beat. And not worry about City losing. If we can just keep winning, then it doesn't matter about City. Because the teams above us will fall. Go on, boys. Let's make it 3. Utara's hanging on in there. Oh, nice pass. Go on, son. That was a good pass. Who was that? I think it was Missouri. Yeah. Lovely pass. It's the kind of game we just are getting away with. Not absolutely hammering them. We're just cruising, really. It is time to get some of these tired forwards off. Go on, Darami. Let's make it 3. I can make a ton of subs then. Even get some young boys on the pitch. Or give Winkler another chance to get his goal. But we've just totally dominated Brighton. Go on, I want number 3. Go on. Go on, Utara. Lovely pass. No, he tries a shot from there. There were 3 people you could have cut that back to. Saying lovely pass before he did anything. That's what I thought he was going to do. Just pass it. Totally. Poor penalty, ref. No, not penalty. Free kick. Totally all over them. Go on, Darami. Oh, not very good. He's a bit of a lightweight, Darami, when it comes to tackling. I have noticed that he doesn't like a challenge very much and he loses the ball quite a lot. But he's a good goal scorer, though. He's not quite shown his true potential yet. But he probably next season he would become one of the top players. That's easy to cover. Nicely done. Go on, Darami. Go on, have a run. Go on, Sam. So he's got good dribbling, but he loses the ball in a challenge a lot. Go on. Go on, Zambrano. Nice pass. There's the ball. Oh, unlucky. Oh, it's in. It's in. Maston Twaino. I can't take him off now because he's on a hat-trick. What a dreadful pass. Now I can make some subs. Dilemma. Do I use my FM24 saving FM? Oh, that is a dilemma. How much are you enjoying your... God, what a barely bad pass that was. How much are you enjoying your current FM24 save? That's what I would ask you. If you're enjoying it, yeah, why not? It's your game, isn't it? So why not? You're still going to get the benefit of the new game, even if you put in an old save. So yeah, I'd say why not? It is the forwards I want to rest more than anyone else. Scott definitely needs to rest. Shall I put Yaboa on, the 16-year-old? He hasn't got much in terms of, is he better? He can come back into, and then Yaboa can just play as the centre mid. He can go out there and crunch a tackle or two. He's a bit of a ball winner. So I can bring Zambrano back here. Yaboa can come on as the centre mid. If I got him like hard tackling. No, but I don't want him marking tighter. I don't want him taking more risks. So we'll just give him a few minutes to go and enjoy himself. I should have played Krinic as well. Krinic. At the moment, I'm not sure. I do want to take Utara off. So I'm going to put Velasco here. And Newerton on the left. We're going to leave Maston Twaino on because he's on a hat-trick. And then we're just going to play like that for a while. Franco will be next off the pitch. 3-0 should be good enough. But I would like to see Yaboa, 16-year-old. I think he's 16, yeah, still 16. I'd love to see him get a goal or an assist. He's our second 16-year-old that we have given debuts to this season. He's played well. He's had a couple of games, Yeboah, and he's played decent. So fair play to him. It's time to bring off Franca. Aribas can come in here. And Timon has gone. And there we go. I've played 20 plus seasons with Stockport. I just carry on, see how it works out in the new game. Why not? It's your game, and if you're enjoying it, just carry it over, David. You don't have to start a brand new save. I mean, that's one of the great things that they did last game that they with FM24 was that they introduced that, and it meant people who were halfway through saves could just carry on. So it's your game, mate. If you're enjoying it, carry on. That's what I would say. You don't have to start a brand new one. There's plenty of time for a brand new one. Or you could run two. You could do alternate days, one with the old one and one with the new one. Just like us streamers have to do. You do several different games going on at the same time. It gets a bit confusing at times because you thought, were we that far up the league? Oh no, that was the other team. Gets a bit confusing, especially in transfer windows. Transfer windows are like, I thought I signed a midfielder, but it was actually in the other save. So it does get a bit confusing, especially if you're old. But I'm not saying you're old, David. So you could do one of each. Why not? That's a shame we didn't get Brighton in the cup. We're going to play Tottenham in the cup. Going to be a lot tougher. We're not going to get away with that, I think. Maston Twaino, absolutely super. We'll praise him. But I also want to go to Maston Twaino, who is turning out to be the man. See, now it's telling me we're favouring a direct counter-attack system. Since when? Oh, for goodness sake. You just told us we were playing a controlled possession game. Now we're playing direct counter-attack. We'll take that for Van Beek. I really want to get rid of him, but the problem is it doesn't matter because this is the last season. It doesn't matter. It's our last season. It really doesn't matter. Oh, I didn't rest them, did I? But they're all right. They should be fit. Well, I think we have to rotate anyway. We're just playing game after game. Under 19 main, 45 minutes main. I don't want them busting to get out there. 20 seasons. Gosh, I remember, like, I thought, what is the longest one you've ever done, David? I think I've done one before YouTube that was around about 40 seasons, I think. That was before YouTube. I wanted just to see how long you could go on for. But you can just go on till you're in your hundreds. But I think I started, I set the age to 25 and so I was going to retire at 65. So I did 40 seasons. That was a long old, I think that was in FM21. Pretty sure that must have been FM21. God blimey. I didn't move till FM22 until a couple of months after the game was released. And FM22 was, of course, when I started the YouTube channel. So Manchester City drew. So we're still in 5th. So we're still looking for that extra spot in the Champions League at the moment. Carcaraz, Diamonde, Mane. Who played last time? I don't have a problem with his defence. Complete change. Badgetic and Arribas, good call. Newerton, Maston, Twaino, Velasco and Winkler. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's not a bad call. It rests everybody because these boys are looking a bit tired. David Muir, where's he come from? What does he do? He's got good fitness about him. He's got a nice first touch. 17 years old. Well, they're coming out of the bloody woodwork here, these boys. Scott has got some energy about him. So we'll bring Scott on instead of David Muir, because I've never heard of him. Krenko probably might get some minutes. But I am short of again. Who's Giancarlo? There's nothing about him. So these boys can come on the bench. They can back up the first team. Where's the other? So I got Missouri, Rualt. Where's me other? Oh, Timon is the other left back. So Rualt can come in here. Scott and Krenko. Scott will have to come into midfield. With... I need Corrado back. Franca can actually do that job in midfield. Yeah, he could do it. So Franca, Utara. That'll do. That will do. Oh, here we go. Champions League draw. Who are we going to get in the quarter-final? I don't even want to think about it. There's just too many good teams left in. We have not got a chance. Absolutely no chance. Whoever we draw in this. I can't even say I'd like that team or I'd like that. Freiburg probably would be the best one. Would be the easiest one. Manchester City wouldn't be a bad draw. Arsenal I wouldn't want. Manchester City, Bayern. Arsenal, PSG. Go on. Oh, Ipswich. I just said Arsenal I don't want. They're too good for us, Arsenal. And Paris Saint-Germain will play whoever. That's AC Milan or Inter Milan. I don't know which one. Parthenope. I get confused. But would be good to have the... Oh, we got the semi-final draw next. I have always been a one-club manager. Take a team from Division 2 and take them to the Premier League. I was thinking of changing to Jose Mourinho type manager, 3 seasons and then change. That doesn't say much for Jose Mourinho, but I know what you mean. Hi, Craig. I get asked that question a lot. Yeah, of course. This game has been going for 2 years. And I am just about done with it. Oh, look at that semi-final if we get there. We don't want to get there. I am just about done with FM24, to be honest. So, yes, and I like the promotion stuff that they have put out there. And if the game comes out and it does what it says on the tin, I think it's not going to be a bad experience. I think it probably will be a pleasant experience. My one big concern, Craig, is that it's built on, I believe, the current match engine. And I have so many issues with this match engine. It just sometimes is it's bonkers sometimes. So although the graphics might be pretty, if the match engine is exactly the same, then I don't know, has it improved the game? But I think over the years, the coming years, it will get better and better. I do believe that. So what the first one will be like is, well, we shall see. But it's new. The graphics look a lot better. So, let's give them some kudos and go with them and see what we get. Yes, I would say I'm excited. Parthenope is Napoli. Thank you, Craig. But it doesn't matter. I think that we're going out against Arsenal. They have proved too strong for us season after season. And I think we are 18, 19 seasons back in FM12. Retired after a former player thrashed my team. Some of the stories you guys could tell about your stuff in FM would probably absolutely be lovely to hear. We don't need to interfere with that. So, it's just a shame that I don't get to see some of your saves. It would be so cool. Is he fit yet? No, not yet. West Brom versus Newcastle in the Cup. So let's go with the team that we picked. We'll go to positive. We should be beating Leicester, but nothing is for certain. This is Badgertich. He's not quite made it yet. Newcastle, he was 28 when he became a great player. And I'm going to presume it's the same. He's been ticking over, playing very well. But he's not quite made it in the Newcastle mould yet. But he's still only 26. So he's got a couple of years of development left. They're not a bad team, Leicester, actually. They've got some good players in there. So, yeah, we'll see what happens here. We should have a team good enough to beat them, but you never know. I'm surprised, though, Max, that you are a one-club... David, that you're always a one-club manager. It's just like, there's a lot of fun to be had in a journeyman. There's just tons of fun to be had. Oh, go on, son. Not quite. Arribas, the man. He's been at the club for 4 seasons now. He's on the fringes at the moment, but he's playing well lately. Short in midfield, and he's doing a decent job for us. I do like to do a journeyman. I like to do a Pentagon challenge as well, because that gets you around the world. Sometimes I get a bit fed up with the Premier League. It is good to play the English leagues, because I sometimes think that playing the German league or the Italian league, it's just a little too easy. The results that you get. I mean, I did a Benfica save once, which was a lot of fun. Given the only problem with Benfica was that the finances were in a right mess. And I was always having to sell all the players that I had. But we had a good youth system. Brought youth players in, and that was a good save, but it was just a little too easy because the teams below the top 3 or 4, in Portugal it was two teams, Porto and Benfica. They just, you beat them every week, and it just comes down to, in the end, how many Porto were going to lose. And how many times, and the games between Porto and Benfica. So sometimes I felt playing in those leagues is a little bit easy. And the English league is, it's tough to get a team all the way up. And it's getting harder, I think, with each version, which is a good thing, even though I complain about it. It is a good thing. And but sometimes I do want to just go and play in Indonesia or Korea or Japan or even Peru. I think I've played in Peru once, which is quite funny. Yeah, I just like to get about a bit in terms of travelling, and so why not? Now, come on, lads. We don't want to be giving highlights to the opposition. Oh, what a terrible pass. What a dreadful pass. Is he giving him offside, possibly? Hope so, because that was an awful pass. From there, across the penalty area, not even to feet. We were lucky there. Yeah, look at that pass. That was horrid. Ooh, lucky there. Carcares. He's on a yellow card as well, so he needs to ease off the tackles as well as Mane. Get in. There's nothing offside about that one. Well, Diamonde scored. He's going to need 3 weeks off now for a rest. Oh boy. He's going to be asking for... Oi, there's nothing wrong with that. Perfectly good goal. What? Is it this geezer in front of the goalkeeper again? Yeah, it is. It's him again. We've had issues. I'm going to go and sack my set piece coach because we've had issues with that before. I think we'll sack the set piece coach. We'll go and look for a better set piece coach after this game. We'll fire him because we've had about 4 or 5 goals disallowed for that. That's why I said immediately, is it that guy standing in front of the goalkeeper again? I mean, I suppose I could go in there and upset all his plans and just take him out. Oh. Well, what was that disallowed for? We should have a corner out of that, unless he hit the post. Mastantuono has blown it as he got injured. I haven't been told he's taken a knock, but he's gone. Let's just leave him till half time, shall we? See what happens at half time. But he's either extremely tired or he's taken a knock. Oh, referee? Did we just beat Leicester some competition? I thought we'd just beaten Leicester, didn't we? Oh, if that had sneaked in, that would have been a goal. Nivas, young goalkeepers coming into his own as well. A number of young players we've got coming through here. 2 very good midfielders. We've got a very good centre forward coming through. Very good young goalkeeper. 2 very good young goalkeepers. I've got a funny feeling I've not got enough bodies up the pitch. So I may have to push the line up a little bit. It's playing too deep. Just don't quite have enough bodies outside the box. Go on, Finkler, you need to do something. Lovely pass. Offside. I think he was. offside. Is this going to be a game of offside goals? Funny feeling he was offside. Yeah. Such a shame. He needs a goal, that boy. Just went too soon. You're capable of even better, I think. You need to be bucked up a little bit. 1-0 is never going to be enough. Mastantuono is gone. So, Vincenzo, how are you doing, my friend? FM teacher, I'm not sure about that. I don't know if I teach anything, to be fair. Franca is fit. Alex Scott is about the same. Let's play Alex Scott up there. And we've got to keep an eye on Barco as well. He's not too well. And that's unfortunate because he should be fresh because Timon played in the last game. So he shouldn't be struggling, Barco. And he doesn't have to run around as much as the right wing back. So he shouldn't be struggling. Go on. We've had good opportunities from corners so far. It's in. Valesco. 2-0. We're crushing it at the moment. Not so good. Grandfather died. I'm really sorry. Really sad news. I teach suffering during FM. Absolutely. I teach suffering during FM. But I'm hoping that... Valesco just get that wonder goal. Now he's injured. Now what do I do? I know what I do. I put Newerton over there. Utara's not really fit. Carcares moves up here. And Missouri comes in here. That's what I do. Barco is also tired. I'm going to make all my subs here now. Newerton has to stay. Also, Bajcetic and Arribas. Oh boy. We're going to play Yaboa. Love it. 16-year-old boy. Carcares is on a yellow card, but it's plenty. He's tiring. Newerton is even more tired. So let's pop these back. Utara can come on here and swap over with Newerton. That'll do it. No one in... How many... Well, no... Oh, you're having a laugh. We got another injury. Just when I used all my subs. Here we go. The regular amount of injuries. Oh, I can't make any more subs, can I? Scott will have to go out there then. We'll come back to balanced. We take him off. How many well-known YouTubers have come from Italy then, Vincenzo? Because I am not aware of any, to be fair. Maybe I should go and check some out. Yes, I think Vincenzo, I think we all share what David said. Such sad news for you. So Napoli is where you live. You live in Napoli, do you? I'm gonna go to Italy one day. Oh, when I travel, I just go to the Far East. I never go anywhere else now apart from the Far East. But yeah, one day I'll have to maybe just go to the Far East via Italy or something. Just have a few days there. That could be done. I don't know what kind of a team I'm going to have for the... I've just lost 2 more players. Like, come on, FM. Winkler, he's in a terrible way. But he is going to score goals again. And I guess we just have to keep playing him. At one point, he's just going to start banging him in. And that's when he's going to really shine. And you're a pizza chef. Ah, you see the problem there, Vincenzo, is I cannot eat pizza. In fact, pretty much most Italian food is out of the question because I am allergic to cheese. So I cannot eat any kind of food that's got cheese in it, which pretty much rules out any Italian food as far as I'm aware. And I'm sure if I did go, though, you would make a stunning pizza for me. Pretty sure that would be on the menu for me. That would be very kind. One day, unless you can cook me something that doesn't have cheese, then I'm afraid. Ooh, we are up into the top 3 now. But teams have games in hand, but we have the points. A marinara, a unique recipe, traditional. There is no cheese. That sounds like much more up my street. So he's out for 2 to 5 weeks. So now I've taken out my forward line. He's out for 4 to 6 weeks. I'll send him to a specialist. Mastantuono is holding this team together at the moment. Carcares wants an improved deal. So Carcares wants an improved deal for Carcares. Oh, I see. His agent is Carcares. Let's just see if that works. I think it's time. Yeah, he's thrilled. But what normally happens is you get an agent who's much more demanding, but it does buy time. Sacked his agent. That must be his brother or something? Is he related? I haven't got time to have a look. He sacked his brother. Hey Spike, how are you doing? Long time no see. Good to see you. How on earth are you? Newcastle lost in the cup, huh? Lucky James isn't in here. Lost to West Brom. So who are we up against? Oh, is it a break here? We got a long break somehow. It's an international break, is it? Yeah, a couple of weeks. And then we have Norwich. This is the big game, Norwich. Norwich and Arsenal. Two tough fixtures coming up. Franca gets a Brazil call-up. Not allowed to alter those. I only want them playing 45 minutes. Maston Tueno 45. Nivas 45. Zambrano 45. Barco 45. I've never yet had any player complain that he's not allowed to play the full match in international duty. Everton 1, Arsenal 1, City drew. City can still go 1 point above us. But we're doing okay. Sitting in fourth there. Just got to get through this little phase. I've been around liking the videos, etc. Barely in the lives. Well, it's good to see you there, Spike. Really cool to see you again. What have you been up to? Anything exciting? How was life in university there? Rumours of a takeover again. I'm not buying into that. Would be nice, though, because it would be nice to get more money, because we don't get much money in the transfer budget ever. But this team is developing some very good youngsters who may be worth some money in the coming seasons that we're not going to play. Newerton, offer him a new contract. He's happy, he's happy. He's not happy. Let's take him off his... that'll make him happy. Take him off. Give him a little bit of praise. Make him happy. I don't know who he is, but we'll give him a bit of praise anyway. Results are good at the moment, which does suggest we could be due for a fall. We need to make a pizza with reverse engineering. So a reverse eating pizza. How do you do that one? Oh, he looks good. He looks tasty. 15 years old, goalkeeper. We got tons of goalkeepers. That's not that good. Darami did well on international duty. Nice to see. 50. We're only 2 points behind the leaders now, but that's Tottenham. We did this before. We will come back from 8 points behind. Liverpool it was last year, and we overtook them. 8 points behind. Are we going to do it again? It will surprise me if this bunch does it again. It will be very surprising. But we're within 2 points of the leaders now. Liverpool do have a game in hand, and Manchester City have a game in hand. But they might have to play each other by the look of it. Who knows? So, if that's a draw, that makes everybody happy. Question: do you have any particular skin to see more information? I've been using this one for a couple of years now. It's the Work the Space skin, and it like gives me everything I need on the tablet on the main screen. I'm pretty sure that there are other ones that are just as good, and I probably wouldn't have a problem moving over to them. But the thing is, once you get used to something, then I know people have come in and said to me, you should try this skin or that skin. But once you get used to something, then it's very difficult to move over to a new one. Who's this geezer? You could do with improving his composure. His technique is good though. You get him to hit first time shots. But and anyway, we shouldn't be looking at this, not us. I mean, this is the kind of player we need to be signing. But we don't have the money. Never have the money. Or Pratty. Super winger. But we don't have the money. Never have the money for that kind of player. So pretty much, yeah, I just I keep using this because why change something if it suits your needs? I'm sure there are equally good, if not better, skins out there. I've just always stuck with this. Diogo Dalot is the #1 wonder kid in the world. That's not the Diogo Dalot we know. Oh, finishing 18 to 20. I think we have to have a scout of him. Any Ipswich? Oh, we do have a wonder kid in town here. It's that striker, Kunko. I wonder if we should be giving him more playing time. We did start to, and then he got injured, unfortunately. I wonder if this is the kind of game. But now, this is a big game. We have to play the form players for this one, the big players. It might be a bit silly to be playing positive against this Norwich team. So it might be prudent to be a little bit more balanced in how we play. That was actually a really good goal. I'm going to have a look at that again because that was a very good goal. Surprised it has only actually got to #3. And then where does he shoot from? It's outside the... That's actually a very good strike. I'm surprised that that's only got to #3. Oh, we got another one. Ooh, that would be dodgy to do mid-season. I think he's right, though, because Diamonde is currently the captain, and he just doesn't play much. So I think he's probably right, but let's not do it in the middle of the season. I think it's good enough for me. I install again the game after formatting everything, and now I'm looking. I think Work the Space skin is a very, very good skin. Fair play to him. He's designed something very nice. And if it does the job and there's no problems with it, then I don't see any issues. I think it's very nice skin. I would recommend it because it is what you get on the tablet is exactly what you need. Everything you need to see. Backup to important player. Hey, let's do these things at the end of the season, shall we? I don't know why I clicked that because I still don't know where they go. Anybody? No, they're youth players. You sometimes find a little gem in that little pile, the youth players who are released. If you're a struggling team, there's sometimes a little gem in there. No, we're going to keep him in the first team squad. Carcarez. I see Carcarez's future on the wing. Not as a fullback. He could actually play then as a deputy fullback, as the third fullback should your other two get injured. I'm not sure about Timon, but he does know this fixture, so it might be a good idea. Scott and Zambrano speaks for itself, and the front line speaks for itself. Yeah, that is the team that I would go for. I'm not sure Mane is the right person, though. I'm going to put Van Beek in there. And Mane can go on the bench for somebody. Rayson. So, let's have a look for fullbacks. Not a single fullback. Carcarez is there. Barco for Yeboah. And then we have Mane, Bacetic, Arribas, Mastantuono, Krenko. So many injuries. Going to be short of a winger, aren't I? I am going to end up short of a winger here. Hold a team meeting? What for? Crucial to our ongoing title battle. Are we in a title battle now? This is... I'm not doing this because this is Norwich. We are expected to win this. So telling them that we're not expected, the fans will not be happy. They're not happy about that. So I'm not going to tell them that they're not expected to win. They are expected to win. And that if I had a team meeting in real life, that's what they would expect to hear. That they are expected to win that. And they will let the fans down. How many injuries am I going to get? They will let the fans down if they don't win this. So that's something odd. I shouldn't have gone to the team meeting because, yeah, that was a bit of nonsense. You wouldn't tell them against Norwich in the local derby. Don't worry about it, boys. You're not expected to win this. You would not tell them that. So that's a bit of nonsense from the game. I mean, I understand that if we're in a title battle, you tell them we're not expected to win the title. Not expected to win against Norwich. So we could lose this game unless I'm careful. I'm going to go 6.5 is okay. I'm going to go balanced. Yeah. We're not going to take too many chances. Because we are due a poor run of form. Our form has been really good and I'm not used to it. Look at the form. That's really good since we lost against Sheffield United. We've really picked up now. And we are due a little bit of a struggle, I think. Expecting a draw. I'm expecting a win. I would expect nothing but a win in this game. Despite the fact we are away. Yeah, Vincenzo, I would say it's definitely good enough for you. It's the one I use. Why not? It does me proud. So we are 4 points behind Arsenal now. Even if we get a draw, it's not a big deal. Oh, low block. You might be right, because I'm up against a 4-4-2 here. That's a good team, and they should be doing us proud. And at some point, Winkler has to start scoring goals again. Has to. Well, there's a little name. Because, of course, a lot of you will know I've just released my book. The pen name that I use is Jonathan Rowe. Haha. Well, that's an interesting little name, isn't it? Well, shall I on to my weaker foot? My weaker hand? We've been on a good run lately. Yeah, we need to win this. Everybody, you need to make sure you win this. Don't come back without 3 points. Do not attempt to get on the bus on the way back. I don't like this 4-4-2 though. And I have a funny feeling we're going to have to push the line up at some point. Compress it completely. Oh, well done. Well done, Utara. It's a poor kickoff though. Jonathan Rowe is me. That is my pen name. As soon as... Come on, Winkler. You need to get on the score sheet. You need to get some goals sent. Oh, look. This boy standing there. I do not like this at all. It's doing my head in, that. I have to get another set piece, coach, but it's too late now. Come on, boys. We are the better team so far. All the highlights are with us. Let's bag that goal. Get in. Is he onside? Go on. Let him be onside. It's Winkler. He needs that goal. It's really close. It's close. Oh, come on. Winkler needs this goal. Oh, he's miles offside. Ah, oh, come on, Winkler. He's already dropped to a 6.6 already. It might be the game's telling me to play Karenko. I mean, that's about as good a team as I can put together. The only thing it would be Maston Tueno or Utara. Oh. Come on, boys. Come on. Where's the space here? There's a lot of space in midfield. We've got a good midfield presence. They are keeping this boy very deep. They got a nice shape going on. Norwich are the better team, though. I think I have to push the line up. I don't like playing 4-4-2, and I think I've got to go right up in their face. We have to push this line up. They are just totally in control of the game. We need to compress the space. It's a little bit too much space. We need to push up and use this space. Get our lines closer together, but this needs a positive approach. If we're going to do that, we should go positive. Both wing backs on a yellow card. So nip and tuck this. Let's slow the game down. Let's do everything we can to slow the game down. Winkler 6.3. No pressure on Winkler. Let's tell him there's no pressure on you. Just go out there, try and get that goal. Come on, son. Oh, that's an interesting free kick. That was an interesting free kick. Bent like a banana, that one. No, it's not working out, is it? Now, come on, keep the ball, boys. Defence is doing a fine job at the moment. We're just not keeping the ball in midfield, are we? So we're giving them... Well, he did say it, didn't he? The only thing I can think of is to try this low block. Let's go with the standard line. Let's come off the counter press. We'll up the tempo again. And we're going to play a little bit more direct. Let's play fairly narrow. I'm not sure about that now. Just have a shot, boys. Yeah, struggling with this. I've always struggled against a 4-4-2. I mean, they must be playing this with a really high line, because they, in order to win this game, they would have to play with a high line. You have to put pressure on the opposition, or you sit deep and you counter-attack, and they're like pushing us back, so they're not sitting deep and counter-attacking, and they've had 48% of the possession. So I've always struggled against the 4-4-2. They're playing very narrow. I'm not quite sure what this is about. So Zambrano's done. Arribas has been playing fairly decently, although I might need him on the wing, because I've got Franca and Darami. So what we could do... Winkler's a mess. Karenko can come on here. Maston Twano in the middle. Barco here. We just not created anything either. It's just been one awful day. And I did say we are due to go into a bad series of events. Our results will get worse at some point towards the end of the season, and this could be the start of it. So at the moment, I just feel like I want to hold on, take the draw. Carcares can come on there. We should have beaten this team. Of course, that could have been my team meeting that's done this, because I really screwed up in that team meeting. I never have had that team meeting. There's like 8 games to go. It's not a title challenge yet. Still in 4th though, but 3 points behind now. I'll take that draw because we absolutely got pasted. Winkler again. I can't risk playing him at the moment. Maybe I have to play him in the cups. So Tottenham and Liverpool still got games in hand. Yeah, he's just not doing it. Didn't work when I praised him, so maybe I've got to... He's angry. I don't think I've played that badly. Well, so like upset another one. Oh, here we go. Van Beek wants a rest. He only had one a couple of weeks ago. Okay, you can have another rest then, Sunshine. You're going to be sold. Feels like you always want to get me a rest. Well, that's what I'm being told. Okay, fair enough. You can play. Van Beek should join Liverpool. Absolutely, I agree. He should go as soon as possible. 80 million, and then we get rid of his whinging. That is not the best results that we could have had. Where are we now? Next up, oh, it's the Champions League, isn't it? What time is it now? We've got time to play the first leg of the Champions League. I think this could be where we leave the Champions League. It could well be. First season, quarter-final, that's probably going to be it. Well, Ryerson made his debut, and he wasn't even a professional. That's interesting. Champions League. I didn't rest the players either, did I? That's a mistake. Because I played the first team against Norwich. That's a big error. They're going to be tired going onto the pitch. Meslier, Mane, Rualt, Barco, Bajcetic. I think I've got no choice because the players will be knackered. Yeah, look at them. They're in a hell of a state. The first team are in a hell of a state. I think Nivas needs to keep his place. I'm done with Meslier, and they're not available. Newton, 3 days. 8 days. What are they sitting on the bench for? What is the point? He's out for 8 more days. There's no point in having them sitting on the bench. Let's see. Are we good enough to beat Arsenal? Hey, Football IQ, how you doing? I hope you are well. I did say that this group is such a nice bunch of people generally, and another a Football IQ passing on his best wishes. We've seen that happen continually throughout the session tonight, and you are a very decent bunch of people who come to watch my streams, and I do appreciate all of you. Just a very nice bunch of people. That's nothing to do with us. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on. Can we beat Arsenal? Can we get to the semi-final of the Champions League? Wouldn't that be strange? Is Van Beek playing? No, he's on the bench. He's just not fit. I forgot to rest him, so this is my fault. Who's that that's tired playing? A lot of them. Scott is tired. He's not going to make it a half time. I've got nothing on the bench either. I'm screwed here. So I will put Arribas in there. I've got nothing on the bench either. So the only thing I can think of to do, just come off the counter press. Because I have absolutely zero on the bench. This could well be where we leave Europe. That's my bad again. I should have rested them. That's because I've got too many injuries. If you injure all my players, I can't put anyone on the bench. Shape up, FM. You should know that. You were the one who injured them all. One of these, I'd love to have a game where I could actually be in charge of the injuries. Haaland would be injured for the season. He'd be out straight away. No messing about. We've done that already. Right, come on, boys. Got nothing to lose. Yeah, Arsenal are much better than we are. So we have nothing to lose. Get out there, enjoy yourselves, and say goodbye to the Champions League. I'll be very surprised if we get through this tie. Go on, go on. Oh, that's a nice pass. He just didn't go for it, though, did he? Oh, it's gone in. It's gone in. We're a goal up. Well, we beat Manchester United in the last round. Go on, are we going to beat another English team? Yeah, there is Rob Taff, but I don't play because I think people would get fed up of hearing the crowd noise and the sound. I don't know. I actually quite like to hear the sounds, the crowd noise, and when I play on my own, I've always got the sounds on, and then sometimes I'll come back into the stream and I have to click off the sound. I don't know what you would feel about having the sounds on. But yes, there is, and you can have the match introduction. I've clicked that off as well. You have the great big match intros. Again, something that if I was playing on my own, I probably would have clicked on in preferences. But streaming, I guess streaming is more about talking than having the crowd sounds and stuff. I don't know. You guys need to tell me what do you think about people streaming with the crowd noise on, with the music on? Let me know, because I'll follow your lead. And if everybody says, yeah, we want the music and stuff and the crowd and you to shut up for a while, then I'll go with that. Originally, Football IQ, I am from Wales, a town called Llanelli in Wales, but I've lived all over the world, more lately in Southeast Asia, and I miss Southeast Asia so much. And I will go back one day. I have work to do out there. Not official work, but work that I want to do. So I will be going back to live very soon. But I've got to make that happen. And I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but I will try to make it happen. So, yeah, I'm a Welsh boy, really. You can probably tell from my accent. Although it's kind of... I've lost the Welsh a little bit. But you can probably still sense the Welsh bit in there. I turn off the menu music on FIFA. Yeah, it's not the menu music so much. I don't think they have sound in the intro. But it's like it does, since they got the license for the European stuff, you have all the European music and stuff, and there's a match intro with the Champions League stuff and all that stuff. I just turn it off because of the time thing. I am happy with how they're doing at the moment, and I'm going to tell them I'm happy. They don't often get that from me. Aye, you shouldn't be allowed to do this, FM. I think I'll type Mark Saka. Because if it's anybody who's going to do something, now we can type Mark Saka. Just type Mark Saka. We're all doing okay. Zambrano's tired, but he's on a high. He's just scored. So go on, boys. You're doing well. Let's send them out with that message. You are doing well. We've seen off Declan Rice. Oh, you're from Caerphilly. I used to go to Cardiff regularly, Rob Taff. I've visited Cardiff so many times. Not only did I play cricket there and rugby there, but went to so many rugby internationals. I know Cardiff. Well, Cardiff has probably changed since my day when I was like a university boy, but I used to love going to Cardiff. Fun times. I could tell you some stories about my rugby trip, but I better not. Rugby trips. I'd better not tell you them, though. I don't want to be talking about any bad behaviour here. There he is, like Saka. I knew it would be him. I knew Saka would score the goal. How did I know that? I couldn't possibly have known that Saka would get their equaliser. And he wasn't type mark. I told him to type mark him. Ah, Barco, you donkey. Yeah, look, he's been punished for that as well. 6.4. He just did not listen to me. I know, you should never tell them that you're happy. You're absolutely right. But I'm stuck because this team always concedes if I tell them to concentrate. So I'm really stuck. They always concede when I tell them, do not get complacent out there. Now it looks like if I tell them I'm happy with them, they concede as well. I can't win. Right, okay, let's make some changes. Barco has upset me, although he has improved a little bit, but not much. I'm going to put Mane on support. Actually, I'm going to put... Yeah, we'll put him on support. We don't need to defend. And Zambrano's gone. Scott can come in and play there. Frank has had enough. Utara can come on here. And I'm going to change Barco as well. Timon might do a better job of marking Saka out there. Flu jab. Hey, James. Flu jab yesterday, having been high risk COVID. So, yeah, I had my flu jab. When did I have mine? Tuesday. Yeah, I had mine on Tuesday. Or was it a week ago? Week ago, Tuesday. Had that all done and dusted. Time to... Ooh, look, I've got Diamonde, who's absolutely knackered. He'll be wanting a rest next. And Marston Twaino. Let's swap those over. Marston Twaino is gone. Carcares can come on here. Really struggling for a team. I'm really surprised we're actually drawing with Arsenal. Really struggling to put a team together. And we've been soundly beaten by the look of it. We just about edged the possession, but they've been a better team than us. But we do have home advantage in the second leg. But I still don't see us going through. Finkler's on a 6.7, which is better than he's played in a while. It does look like it's going to peter out to a 1-1 draw. We'll take that away from home at Arsenal. We'll take that. PSG and whoever that is. This time they're going to get a rest. Especially Diamonde. Because he looked a bit tired, bless him. So that's all them. The others, I think I might give them all a day off. Let's give them all a day off. They're all tired. Well, those two are injured, that's why. How many players? I've only actually highlighted one, have I? Oh, you donkey. All of these. So that is 17 people. Good. You can all have a rest, boys. Rualt can't play in the Champions Leagues. So we're doing okay. Okay, I'm going to call it a day there. And FPL question. Would you play Evan Nielsen or Elanga? Evan Nielsen every day of the week. You can't guarantee Elanga's minutes, but Evan Nielsen will play 90. And so Evan Nielsen every day of the week. So thank you guys for coming along. I know you're having a little bit of a chat there. And, but I got to get off because I am gasping for a cup of tea. And we're not in the best of form at the moment. So it might be a good idea to shut the computer down and to reboot it for the Chelsea game. It's not bad form. And we still haven't lost since the end of February. So we're doing all right. And we, in terms of the competitions, we're still in both cups. And we are fourth in the league. I mean, for this team to be doing that, we're doing quite well. So I will be back tomorrow night. We will do another one tomorrow night. And then we will finish off on Sunday. We've only got 10 games to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 games max, I would say 10 or 11 games. So we'll do it in 2 sessions. And we'll see the season out by Sunday night. And then next week, you guys have got FM 26. Brand new coming out for you on the 21st, I think. The day that I fly away. So thank you for coming, and we'll see you guys tomorrow, I hope, for more, and see where we end up. Are we going to get through the Champions League and get into the semi-final? Who knows? Are we going to beat Tottenham and get into the final? And are we going to win the Premier League? Lots to find out. And hopefully we'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. Be safe. And I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.